What's up, Chris? Hey, Vlad. Gonna pull some good stuff tonight. Got a feel. For these sweet helmets, put some nice stuff in. Got some nice stuff to put in. What the hell? I don't think we'll break tomorrow. I got Christmas starting tomorrow, Christmas night. I'm pretty doubtful. I don't know. Might try something, but I doubt it. But who knows? All right, guys, got 3 of them filled from Facebook tonight. It was awesome. They were all fast. I appreciate it. Yeah, Al. Merry Christmas. In the Christmas break, guys, I put a couple full size in there. There's an authentic Mark Ingram Alabama helmet, a James Robinson helmet. Appreciate that, Kevin. And a Jonathan India bat is now in there to go along with the Schwartz boxing glove, the Schwartz football helmet, and a couple other jerseys that were open. So the Christmas break will be pretty sweet. If you're not in on it, 3 ways to get in. $1 a spot, which basically I just want to cover. Hopefully I can cover some shipping on that. But every break you get in, you get a spot. So everybody that's in a break tonight, however many spots you got, that's how many spots you've got in the Christmas break. That will probably go to Tuesday after Christmas. I guess it'd be the 27th. So I'll put some stuff on the Facebook page about it. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, this is the first break that we listed today. Pull our randoms and we'll get going. We got Chris G. We got Cincinnati, Jacksonville, Tom, Miami, Tampa Bay, Chris D, Chargers, Browns, Sadiq, Carolina, Vegas, Bill, Detroit, Atlanta, Sadiq, Kansas City, New England. Read that with us. Yeah, Chris, these are the randoms. Like you got your teams you picked, and I'll pull your randoms right out of this bag and give them to you. If you want to trade your random, you can do that. You trade your pick team, I guess. Chris D, Jets, Rams. Joseph, San Francisco, Washington. Yeah, Kevin, they went fast tonight. That was awesome. Bill, Chicago, Dallas, Sadiq, Baltimore, Indy. Yeah, all 3 went fast tonight. Johnny, Minnesota, Houston. Yeah, you can abbreviate if you want to. Some people are. I have low speed internet, and it shows. Steve P, Denver, Philly, Joseph, New Orleans, Giants, Chris, Pittsburgh, Seattle. That was Chris B. You had Pittsburgh, and you get Seattle. Al, Green Bay, Buffalo, and Chris B. Tennessee. Get you Arizona. Yeah, my internet. It's better than dial-up, but only slightly. That's what I get for living in the middle of nowhere. All right, guys, let's pull our random multiplier. We got 26. We'll use the 6 times 6 tonight. I think last time we had a 6, it was awesome pull. So hopefully we keep that going. All right, guys. Get this one moving. 1, 2. Yeah, I live in BFE too. My road is only like 10 feet wide. Every time you go down it when it's muddy in the ditches, man, you are stuck. It's only happened to me once or twice. But... Hold on, Sadiq. I'll read them off for you. Let me get the box number. There's 6. Box number 33. And I multiplied that 6 times. Okay, random teams were Chris Gale, Cincinnati and Jacksonville. Tom, Miami and Tampa Bay. Chris D, Chargers and Browns. Sadiq, Carolina and Vegas. Bill, Detroit and Atlanta. Sadiq, Kansas City and New England. Chris D, Jets and Rams. Joseph, San Fran and Washington. Bill, Chicago and Dallas. Sadiq, Baltimore and Indy. Johnny, Minnesota and Houston. Steve P, Denver and Philly. Joseph, New Orleans and the Giants. Chris B, Pittsburgh and Seattle. Al, Green Bay and Buffalo. And Chris B, Tennessee and Arizona. And we got box 33 on this one. $33. All right, yes, good luck. No trades. All right, guys, good luck. Let's get a big one. Oh, shit. Holy cow. Big one. Big one coming out. San Fran. How says Jerry? This guy is PSA DNA authenticated. Boom. Inscribed the GOAT. That is all black, oddly enough, white on the inside. That is awesome. Jerry, big hit. Man, that's been in there so long because I got some badass 49ers to put in. Jerry Rice, right off the rip. First break, Joseph. Nice hit, Joseph. That's a way to start a break. Joseph, nice hit. I love that helmet. I don't know if this is a custom or what this is, but it's just awesome. All black like that, blacked out. That is bad. Chris, he's usually in here. Might have started a little late tonight. But Jerry coming out. Boom. Pull another one. Some Christmas luck going. All right, this will be break number 2. I think this is the one that listed at 7. Yeah, Chris, we'll do all 3 in a row. That was the first break. Yeah, that's what I thought. I love it, though. I think it's awesome. I think they ought to do one like that. Give it a name, man. All right. Buffalo, Minnesota. Now, Jerry's been in there for a while. Better than Trey Lance. I do too, Al. I like that stuff that's just, unique. Makes it fun. Better than Trey Lance. Man, Trey Lance, that poor guy. I think he'd be good, but man, that injury. Oh yeah, Joseph, he'll be happy. All right, 16 in. Pull some randoms for break number 2. First up, Chris Gale, Cincinnati, Dallas. Joe Decker, San Fran, Rams. There are definitely more 49ers in there. Sadiq, Carolina, Indy. Sadiq, Kansas City, Arizona. Vlad, the Jets, Pittsburgh. Yeah, Justin Herbert's pretty awesome. Usually those things come out quick. Vang, Chargers. Atlanta. I wanted to read what Al wrote there. Looks like a Raiders Blaze turned custom. Yeah, I don't know. It's the color. I don't know if that would be a blaze or not. Pretty awesome, though. I don't know. Richard, there's some pretty sweet 49ers in there, too. 0217 sticker inside. No, it's a 12019 on the sticker. Indy. Let's see. Bill, Detroit. Seattle. Sadiq, Chicago. New England. Barada, Miami. Washington. Oh, wait. One tell Joe. Yeah. What was that? See? Oh. New England. I think I forgot one. Tom, I might have skipped you. If I did, I'll come back to you. Bill, Buffalo. New Orleans. Al, Minnesota and Baltimore. Houston and Green Bay. What are the odds? Bill, Denver. Tampa Bay. Joseph, the Giants. Tennessee. Steve P, Vegas. Jacksonville. And Tom, I did skip you. You got Cleveland. Sorry about that. Let's see. Did you, Sadiq? It could be the Chris, these helmets or these helmets? Up here I've got 3, 6. I got about 8 up there. All right, guys, the randoms this time. Is that right? 3 different. He's young. He'll figure out what he can sign the quickest and go with it. Destiny. There you go, Al. All right. We got Chris Gale, Cincy and Dallas. Joe Decker, San Fran and the Rams. Sadiq, Carolina. Indy. KC, Arizona. Vlad, Jets and Steelers. Vang, Chargers and Falcons. Bill, Detroit, Seattle. Sadiq, Chicago and New England. Tom, Philly and Cleveland. Brada, Miami and Washington. Bill, Buffalo, New Orleans, Al, Minnesota, Baltimore, Houston, Green Bay, Bill, Denver, Tampa Bay, Joseph, Giants and Titans, Steve, Vegas and the Jags. One of Watson messaged me. You got 2 authentic Watsons? Huh. Feeling a dolphin, he says. We shall see. Okay, guys, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry about that. 5. And lucky number 6. 6 always puts out big ones. Box number 80. I randomized that list 6 times. This box 80. No trades. We'll rip her right open. You know, since it's box 80, it might not have Jerry in it, but it should still be the Rice box. I can't think of any other 80 than Jerry. Not authentic. Oh, big mystery. In a bag. Ravens. Man, these pro lines. I don't have many of them, but they have all came out here. Not Ray. Inscribed 2,066 yards in 2003. Yeah, that's Al. Jamal Lewis. $2,000 yards was amazing. You're welcome, Al. I appreciate it. Yeah, he had a 2,000-yard season. He was a beast. He was a monster. Nice hit. So we've got Jerry Rice and Jamal Lewis. All right. All right. Let's see. This is the last one that we filled on Facebook. If you guys want to, we can try a live fill or two. Like I said, I don't know if we'll be breaking again before Tuesday. Put some pretty cool ones in there today. That Luke Kuechly Hydro Dip is a pretty sweet helmet. Hope Vlad's present. Chargers, Jets, England, Tennessee, Vegas, Minnesota, Oklahoma, and Green Bay. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay. Vlad is there. Oh, for the live fill? 16 in the bag. All right, guys. There we go. Chris Gale, you got Cincy again. Chris going for that Burrow. And Jacksonville. I think you got them the first time. Oh, Richard. Richard wants Vlad to help him fill the live fill. I got you. You guys teaming up. Forming an alliance. Bill, Miami. Arizona. Joe, Decker, San Fran. Dallas. Sadiq, Carolina. Buffalo, Kevin's in there with you guys. Bill, Detroit. Indy. Sadiq, Kansas City. Washington. Sadiq, you also had Chicago. New Orleans. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Houston. Chris D, Chargers and Jets. Eagles and Falcons. Joseph, New England. Tampa Bay. Chris B, Tennessee. Seattle. Richard, Vegas and Minnesota. Cleveland and the Rams. And Al, Green Bay and Baltimore. It's you, Denver. How the hell did Denver get in there? And the Giants. I didn't think Denver would be a random with an Elway in there. It's an authentic Elway, too. A two-person fill? No, I haven't done that in a while. That was kind of crazy night there. 1, 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And lucky number 6. Box 8. Randomized 6 times. All right, this time we got Chris Gale, Cincy and Jacksonville. Bill, Miami and Arizona. Joe, San Fran and Baltimore. Sadiq, Carolina, Buffalo. Bill, Detroit and Indy. Sadiq, Kansas City, Washington, Chicago, New Orleans. Chris B, Pittsburgh and Houston. Chris D, Chargers, Philly, Jets and Falcons. Joseph, New England and Tampa Bay. Chris B, Tennessee, Seattle. Richard, Vegas, Minnesota, Cleveland and the Rams. Al, Green Bay, Baltimore, Denver and the Giants. Denver and the Giants, that is some pretty good random. Box 8. Top. Box number 8. All right, guys. Real quick, I know, Chris, you're new. If you want in on the live fill, basically I'll type in everything. Once I've made my comment, then you just claim your team quick as you can. But we'll do that in a minute. First, onto this helmet. Raiders. Richard. Sadiq, you Kansas City fans don't like the Raiders, but that is a shiny helmet. That guy is Beckett certified. It is a rep. There he is. I think the first one we pulled off of the Raiders. That is Devontae. Nice hit, Richard. All right, guys, the live will be one. Richard said, is that the one you chasing, Richard? I didn't know if it was that one or the Witten. The live fill will be pick a team, get a team, one boxer. Nice. And it is $20 if you want in. There it is. Devontae Adams. Oh, 2 receivers and a running back today. Holy cow, that went quick. There we go. Okay, we got. Oh, let me write that. Devontae Adams, Jamal Lewis, and Jerry Rice. All right, Sadiq, Carolina. Richard, the Chargers. Jonathan, Miami. Kevin laid on Miami. Bill, Denver. Steve Dew laid on Denver. Chris, Cincinnati. Chris Gale. Chris Gale, Cincy. Lost it. Sadiq, Kansas City. Bill, Detroit. Yeah, put that Megatron in there today. Jeff, New Orleans. Ivedex. Man, is that's Steve? I can't remember. I always forget. Got you with Chicago. Sadiq laid on Chicago. Eric laid on Chicago. Richard, Minnesota. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, Richard, New England. Steve Dew, Dallas. That Raiders helmet was Devontae Adams, Chris. Sadiq, Baltimore. Chris B, Buffalo. Chris Scale, the Jets. That fills it. All right, guys, that is full. Steve, I thought that was you. Got you, Chris. Tom, the Eagles, we're filled. We'll try one more. Probably do one more. Yeah, the Carolina's got that Hydra dipped. Dave, I don't know if you saw that. It was A Luke Kuechly Hydro Dip Authentic. It's pretty awesome. Wait, didn't Pittsburgh get through? 14, 15. Pittsburgh went over. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Devontae Adams, that was a sweet helmet. Got some monsters tonight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13. Let's get another big one out of here. It is, but that Hydro Dip, I don't know if y'all saw the picture. That was a Kuechly. It's a pretty sweet helmet. All right, guys, we got Sadiq, Carolina, Seattle. Richard, Chargers. Oh, don't tell him. Tampa Bay. Never mind. Jonathan, Miami. Rams. Bill, Denver. Atlanta. Chris G, Cincinnati. Chris, that's crazy. I think that's the third time you've had Jacksonville with Cincinnati. Sadiq, Kansas City. Green Bay. Bill, Detroit. Philly. Oh, yeah, Richard remembers every hit that I put in, and I freaking forget. Constantly reminding me. It's nice. Jeff, New Orleans. Indy. Steve, Chicago. San Fran. Still some good 49ers in there. Richard, Minnesota. Houston. Eric, we might try one more. Numbers are staying up, so good chance. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Washington. Richard, New England. Cleveland. Steve Dew, Dallas, Tennessee. Sadiq, Baltimore. Vegas. Chris B, Buffalo. Oh, in there? Yep. New York. And Chris G, the Jets. Eric, yes, there are Dallas helmets. I don't remember. I'm lost who's came out and who's still in. I don't want to say who's in there because I don't want to be wrong, but definitely Dallas helmets in there. I think you got that Dorsett. Man, you might have got 3 or 4 Dallas helmets here recently. Oh yeah, Sadiq, I remember that. Every time your random would get pulled, the draw after you. But of course, the randoms do get pulled, but sometimes you get a fluke, like the Cincinnati random ended up being a Burrow. So sometimes those randoms will sneak up there. All right, guys, we got Sadiq, Carolina, Seattle, Richard, Chargers and Bucks, Jonathan, Miami and the Rams, Bill, Denver and Atlanta, Chris G, Cincinnati and Jacksonville, Sadiq, KC, Green Bay, Bill, Detroit and Philly, Jeff, New Orleans and Indy, Steve, Chicago and San Fran, Richard, Minnesota, Houston, Chris B, Pittsburgh and Washington, Richard, New England and Cleveland, Steve Dew, Dallas and Tennessee, Sadiq, Baltimore and Vegas, Chris B, Buffalo and the Giants, and Chris G, Jets and Cards. All right, guys, let's get us a box, and we'll try one more after this one. And Vlad will buy the Jets. All right, guys, 6 times on the random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, If we get a number here that we've already pulled, I'll hit it one more time. 6. Number 31. And I randomized 6 times. Box 31. What do we have tonight? Box 31. 31. There we go. Box 31. Yeah, I think Chris Gale's a Jets fan too, Vlad. All right, guys, and like I said, we will try one more live fill after this. That will be it. Next one will be the last one. Setting it up to get ready. So, all right, guys, good luck. Oh, got a trade offer. Let's see. Jeff Nealon's offered Colts for San Francisco. Let's see. Jeff got Colts. San Fran was Steve. Steve got San Francisco with his Bears. I'll give him a minute, see if he wants to make that trade. Oh. I don't know about y'all, but it is cold where I'm at. I think we had a high today of, I think it's the high right now, like -1. It is butt-ass cold out here. Good day to be indoors. New York City is freezing. I believe it. All right, Jeff. Yeah, man, it must be all across the country. We didn't get a whole lot of snow, but man, we've got 3 and 4 foot drifts. Tomorrow going to be -4. We started today. I had to do a little bit of work this morning, pick some stuff up, and it was -8. That was our low. That was freaking cold. All right, Jeff, he's not responding, so we're going to go ahead and open him up. Pull some fire in the cold. Yeah, I was outside. I didn't realize how cold it was, but I knew everything was freezing. My straps on my trailer were froze. Everything was froze. Good luck. -5. Yeah. Gonna be a cold Christmas this year. All right, guys, we definitely got to try another one. Chicago. Steve, I don't remember. Steve, I don't remember if I have your address. PM me. Make sure. Pass, he says. Oh, that was on the trade. He just caught up on the trade. Doesn't know he got a lunar. All right, guys. This guy is going to be Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. Inscribed Hall of Fame 18. That is the middle linebacker extraordinaire. Sadiq, there could be 2 Urlachers in there. If I put a picture, I was thinking I put a picture of a flash or something in there. So there is a chance I forgot I had an Urlacher in and put one in. Yeah, flash. I thought there was a flash in there. That's why I was a little surprised when I saw a lunar. I think there is. I'm not putting another Urlacher in because I believe you guys are right. I think there is a flash in there as well. So I'm pretty sure there's an Urlacher in there. I did not remember this one was in. I thought we hit one. Oh, hold on, Eric. Not yet. Not yet. Brian Urlacher on the lunar. Nice hit. Steve might be a little behind. All right, guys, a little recap before we do our last one. We've got Jerry Rice, Jamal Lewis, Devontae Adams, and Brian Urlacher. And we got one more live fill to do. If you want in, there it is. All right, guys, last one. Let's see what we got. Going big stuff tonight. Chris Gale, Cincinnati. Chris, I almost wrote Jacksonville out to the side of that. Sadiq, Carolina. Steve Dew, Denver. Cincy, Carolina. Denver. Kevin, Miami. Bill, Detroit. Bill, Detroit. Richard, late Cincinnati. Eric, Dallas. Jeff, New Orleans. Steve, late on the Bengals. Sadiq, Kansas City. KC. Chris, I got you with Cincy. Chris B, Chargers. Sadiq, Chicago. Yeah, I might have put too many Urlachers in there, but there is definitely a Gale Sayers in there for Chicago. Richard, late on the Chargers. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Richard, Minnesota. Richard, Minnesota. Chris Gale, late on Chicago. Okay, yeah, Chris B, I got you with Pittsburgh. I lost where I was at. Richard, Minnesota. Chicago. Bill, Buffalo. Bill, Buffalo. Richard, New England. Steve, Denver's grab. Joseph, which New York? I'm going to wait on you, Joseph. Just let me know which New York. It's the Giants that makes life easy. Okay, gotcha. And Chris Gale, the Jets. That worked perfect. Filled it. Jets and Giants. Hey, appreciate it, Chris. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. What did I forget? Celtic food. Let's see. Cincy, Carolina. Denver. Miami. Detroit. Dallas. Orleans. KC. LAC. Chicago. Pittsburgh. Yeah. I think I forgot. Forgot the best one. All right, guys. This will probably this will be our last one. This will do it. 12, 14. Eric says, let's do another. Eric, I don't know, guys. You know what? Screw it. No more table ring. I don't know. I won't guarantee this is the last one. I'm not putting them up. We might try one. Don't leave if you want in on another one. We might try it. It's kind of fun. I like pulling these. I feel like pretty good hits so far. Chris, Cincinnati. The Rams. Chris Gale, I feel like you won just because you didn't get the Jags on your random again. Sadiq, Carolina. Vegas. Steve Dew, Denver. Philly. Philly does have a Hurts in there, guys. Kevin, Miami. Cleveland. Sadiq, there is a pretty awesome Witten in there. Hydro dip. Phil, Detroit. Tampa Bay. Eric, Dallas. Seattle. Jeff, New Orleans. Houston. You know what, guys? We'll definitely try another one. Sadiq, Kansas City. Atlanta. Chris B, Chargers. Arizona. Sadiq, Chicago. Indy, Witten. Sadiq. Chris B, Pittsburgh. San Fran. Richard, Minnesota. Jacksonville. Bill, Buffalo. Baltimore. Richard, New England. Green Bay. And we got Joseph, the Giants. Washington. And Chris Gale, the Jets. The Titans. All right. Chris, Cincinnati and the Rams. Sadiq, Carolina and Vegas. Steve, Dew, Denver and Philly. Kevin, Miami and Cleveland. Bill, Detroit, Tampa Bay. Eric, Dallas and Seattle. Jeff, New Orleans and Houston. Sadiq, Kansas City and Atlanta. Chris B, Chargers and Cardinals. Sadiq, Chicago and Indy. Chris B, Pittsburgh and San Fran. Richard, Minnesota, Jacksonville. Bill, Buffalo, Baltimore. Richard, New England and Green Bay. Joseph, Giants and Commanders. And Chris Gale, Jets and Titans. Need something for the man cave? Yeah, it'll happen. Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute to grab that first one, but man, sometimes you get on a roll. Just keep getting more and more and more. Let's see, Kevin offered Browns for Eagles. All right, guys, 6 times. 1. And like I said, we will try one more if we can get him filled. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Box 86. Randomized 6 times. Jeff says you like the Raiders. I don't think there's a D-Hop. I think that got pulled. I hate saying that, but I don't think so. Let's see. We had Richard offered the Jags for Cleveland. Who had Cleveland? Cleveland was Kevin. Give him a minute. See, we've got 4 so 5. This is 4 so far. This is number 5. And number 6 will 100% be the last one. Andre Johnson is in Houston, Dave. Yeah, we got the Hines Ward number box there. All right, guys, I'm going to pop it open. Could be a sign. Big hit, no whammy, huh? Looking at the helmet shit, you guys need to see it. All right, guys. Saints. Jeff. I don't think it's a Breeze. I don't think so. But it is a Saints Eclipse. Beckett certified. It is a rep. Boom. I think I remember who that is. Oh, Jeff says Chris. Is that Olave? I believe it is. Nice hit. Man, you want that Ohio State guy more than a Purdue guy, surely, don't you? Yeah, Chris Olave. Hold on just a second, Eric. I am getting ready to put it up. Nice hit, Jeff. All right. Oh, wide receivers. Man, 3 of them tonight. All right, guys, we'll try one more if you want in. Mark, you're early. Oh, Mark, you went just a tad early. You almost timed that perfect. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, guys, see if we can get this one filled. We got Jonathan, Miami. Miami. Richard, Chargers. Jeff just late on the Chargers. Bill late on Miami. Kevin late on Miami. Sadiq, Carolina. Eric, Dallas. Bill, Detroit. Chris, Cincy. Richard, I had you for the Chargers. Mark, late on Cincy. Sadiq, Chicago. Chicago. The Bears. Chris, late on Chicago. Sadiq, Kansas City. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Richard, late on Detroit. Chris Gale, the Jets. Eric, late on Kansas City. Oh, I lost it. Shit. Chris B. late on the Chargers. Steve, Denver. Steve, I don't know if you heard me, but you might send me your address. Make sure I got it. Eric, late on Miami. Bill, Buffalo. Tom, San Fran. San Fran. Eric, late on Carolina. Joseph, OH. IO, buddy. I don't know who you meant there. Richard, Minnesota. Loving OH. Chris B, late on Kansas City. Richard, New England. All different teams so far tonight. Yeah, no double ups. Dave says time for QB. Jeff, New Orleans. That closes it. That is it. Joseph and Chris, it was closed. Okay, yeah, send me that. That has been mailed, Steve. My UPS driver did not grab it. It's in a smaller box than the helmets, and for whatever reason, I don't know if they thought it was USPS, the way I put stuff out there, they left it, and so I was a little frustrated, but it is boxed and ready to go. New Orleans, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I forgot a team. Did I forget the good one again? Nope. Let's see. Miami, Chargers, Carolina, Dallas, Detroit, Cincy, Chicago, Kansas City. It was a lot that I had to mail, but I don't know why the UPS driver left that package. I brought it back in the house. Forgot to put it out there for a day or two. 12, 16 teams in the bag. All right, guys, for sure, last one. Definitely out of desk space, so we'll call her a night on 6. Pretty good night so far. Appreciate it, Chris. Jonathan, Miami, Vegas. Richard, Chargers, Cleveland. Sadiq, Carolina, Houston. Eric, Dallas, Jacksonville. Bill, Detroit, Washington. Chris G, Cincinnati, Indy. Sadiq, Chicago, Tampa Bay. Sadiq, you also had Kansas City and Atlanta. Chris B, Pittsburgh, Green Bay. Chris G, the Jets, Seattle. Steve, Denver, Baltimore. Bill, Buffalo. Arizona. Are you doing more big helmets after this draw? No, Joseph. I think this will do it. This will be the last one for the night. Tom, San Fran, New York. I will be doing more on 20 people. Eric, don't talk me into it. I don't know. Guys, if you want to do more, let me know. 6 rips is good. If anybody wants to do another one, let me know if you're going to be in. Just type in. If we can get at least 10 people, I'll do another one. I don't care. Richard, Minnesota. Philly. Richard, you also had New England. Tennessee. And Jeff, you had New Orleans. And the Rams. Yeah, if we get 10 saying they're going to be in, I'll do it in or yes. All right, guys. I'll leave these out. We might do another one. I'll set Troy down. Olave go up. How about that? Now we got room. Yeah, there's a Marino in the Dolphins. Isn't that taken? Well, which one, Joseph? Everything here is taken so far, but on the next one, we'll see. We got Jonathan with Miami and Vegas. Richard, Chargers and Browns. Sadiq, Carolina, Houston. Eric, Dallas and the Jags. Bill, Detroit, Washington. Chris Gale, Cincy and Indy. Sadiq, Chicago, Tampa Bay. Kansas City, Atlanta. Chris B, Pittsburgh, Green Bay. Chris G, Jets and Seahawks. Steve, Denver and Baltimore. Bill, Buffalo, Arizona. Tom, San Fran and the Giants. Richard, Minnesota and Philly. Richard, New England and Tennessee. And Jeff, New Orleans and the Rams. The last Marino. Who did hit that? That was awesome. Chris, did you hit that? Damn, that doesn't sound like I'm talking about helmets, does it? Oops. I've had that conversation before. I send Joe the link. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, Joe. What we'll do, Joe? I'll stop here and tell you. I'll punch in. There'll be a thing that'll say I'll put a message on there telling the helmet, and then you just grab a team as quick as you can. Chris, if you can shoot him some details real quick, that would help. Just tell him when to put his team in. All right, guys, 6 times will be our random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good luck. 6. Box 94. Randomize that list 6 times. Box 94 coming up. Box 94. No trades. Man, if anybody got that last Marino, that black Marino, Kevin is asking about a trade. All right, guys, box 94. Good luck. All right, good luck. Dirty Birds. Sadiq. Eric says Dion. Don't think that's Dion. They're Sticky Ricky. Beckett certified. That is a rep. I love the silver face mask. There he is. There he is. Not a Ridley. No Calvin Ridleys. That, I believe, is our first quarterback of the evening. I think it's nice. I would trade Kenny Pickett for him. Desmond Ridder on the board. I watched the draft thinking surely Pittsburgh will take. Yeah, Dave, you did. I was thinking surely Pittsburgh will take a quarterback that's worth something. All right, guys, we're going to do one more. For sure, last one. You're welcome, Sadiq. There it is. You want in, grab a team. Don't send until this one fills, guys. We might be pushing it. Never mind. It's going to fill. That sucker went quick. All right, guys. This will definitely be our last one. All right. We got Sadiq, Carolina. I said that last time, but this time I think I mean it. Kevin, Miami. Eric, Dallas. Chris, late on Miami. Joseph, Cincinnati. Bill, Detroit and Denver. Detroit. Denver. Sadiq, Chicago. Bears. Mark. Oh, late on Cincy. Steve. Where you at? Steve, Chargers. Lost again. Chris Gale, late on Cincy. Joseph, late on Miami. Sadiq, Kansas City. Got lost. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Chris G, the Jets. Eric, late on Pittsburgh. Eric, 18 people. Hey, Richard, if that's the advertising for me, I appreciate it. And Dave is saying Kelsey to finish. Sadiq says a linebacker. Chris G, the Saints. New Orleans. All right, guys. Looks like 4 spots left. I'll run through some of what we got. Let me make sure I got them all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Eric, Buffalo. 3 spots left. Joseph. Sadiq, Baltimore. Joseph, I think they're all taken. I think we just filled. Sadiq got Baltimore. Mark, Green Bay. Green Bay and Aram, New England. That filled us. Sorry, Richard, right behind. I think I'm going to have to stop here, but I don't know. I know I'm not doing any on Sunday, so we're missing a night. That's why I'm doing more than normal tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 16. I don't know, guys. I hate to end when everybody wants to break, especially when we're pulling great hits. Appreciate it, Chris. I don't know, 21 in. Guys, we might do another one. Don't leave. We'll do another one. I don't know if you've ever seen Risky Business, but in Risky Business, there's a scene Tom Cruise. Sometimes you just got to say, what the fuck? So that's what we'll do. We'll do one more. Maybe my wife will yell down. My wife will yell at me and say, come upstairs, and I'll stop. All right, Sadiq, Carolina Giants. Good random. Kevin, Miami. I know I keep saying it. Arizona. But I know I'm going to miss on Sunday, and I'm definitely not doing it on Saturday. Eric, Dallas. Jacksonville. Joseph, Cincy. There's a few helmets I want to come out so bad because I think they're awesome. And I didn't take pictures of all of them. There's some surprises in there that are pretty sweet. Bill, Detroit, and Denver. Washington and Indy. I keep hoping some of those will come out. Sadiq, Chicago. Philly. Steve, Chargers. Falcons. Still good Falcons in there. Sadiq, Kansas City. Minnesota. Minnesota's got a Moss in there. I don't know if anybody caught that, but there is a Randy Moss in there. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Vegas. Power Falcons. Chris G, Jets and Saints. Seahawks and Browns. Eric, Buffalo. Tampa Bay. Oh, man, the secrets. I keep forgetting. Sadiq, Baltimore. Tennessee. Mark, Green Bay. Rams. And Aram, you got New England and San Fran. Okay, guys, I've got Sadiq. I'm listing another one. Whatever. Sadiq, Carolina and the Giants. Kevin, Miami and Arizona. Eric, Dallas and Jacksonville. Joseph, Cincy and Houston. Bill, Detroit, Denver, Washington, Indy. Sadiq, Chicago and Philly. Steve, Chargers and Cardinals. Sadiq, Kansas City, Minnesota. Excuse me. Chris B, Pittsburgh and Vegas. Chris G, Jets, Seahawks, Saints and Browns. Eric, Buffalo, Tampa Bay. Sadiq, Baltimore, Tennessee. Mark, Green Bay and the Rams. And Aram, New England and San Francisco. Snop snitching. Yeah, I'll just shut up. I don't want to give out everything. Huh? All right, guys. 6 times still on the random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try one more, Eric. I'm not going to call it the last one. I don't want to look like a dumbass again. All right, 6 times on the random. Number 4. What happened to my screen? What did I do? Whew. All right, box number 4. Randomize that list 6 times. We will try one more, at least. It's Christmas, right? Box number 4. All right, guys, no trades. Let's see what we can get. Good luck. Call it something for the man cave. The only team that saves money by putting decals on one side of the helmet. Pittsburgh, Chris. This guy is Beckett certified. It is a rep. And it's the man. This one's pretty sharp. It's not too bad. This guy would be the best middle linebacker in football if he hadn't broke his back. Shazier. That's it. Ryan Shazier. Nice hit, Chris. Gotta love Shazier. A Buckeye for the Steelers. That's the way it ought to be. All right, guys, we'll do another one. If you want in, hop in. Let's see, Richard, Detroit. Oh, let me get the numbers written down. Damn. All right, Richard, Detroit. Bill, Denver. Eric, Dallas. Sadiq, Carolina. Bill late on Detroit. Jeff, Chargers. Steve, Chicago. Steve, you know what? I do have your address since I had that Montana Marino thing. Chris, Gale, Cincy. Joseph, Miami. Where'd he go? Chris B, late on Miami. Mark, late on Cincy. Sadiq, late on Chicago. Richard, Minnesota. Got Moss was a looner. Pretty awesome. Sadiq, wrong linebacker. Sadiq, Kansas City. Shit. Eric, San Francisco. Aram late on Cincy. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Richard, New England. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Richard, New England. Aram, late on Minnesota. Aren't you? Yeah. Chris Gale, the Jets. Oh, yeah, Chris, that's awesome. All right, yep, I'll get him up to you. Jonathan's rooting for Joseph. I can ship it, whatever you want. Bill, Buffalo. One spot left. Keep going until we double up a team. Hey, whatever it takes. Mark, Green Bay. That fills it. All right, Joseph was right behind. Which Joseph got Miami? Let me go back up here. Detroit, Dallas, Carolina, Chargers, Cincy, Miami. Joseph J got Miami. Joseph J got Miami. All right, what filled it? Green Bay was our last one. All right, guys. This could be the last one. Numbers starting to fall a little bit now. Oh, shit. Threw that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That'll work, Chris. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Chris, can you text him the Cash App? All right, guys, 16 in the bag. Richard, Detroit. Philly. Bill, Denver. Rams. Eric, Dallas. Atlanta. Sadiq, Carolina. Seattle. Jeff, Chargers. Washington. Steve, Chicago. Gotcha, Chris. Arizona. Chris Gale, Cincy. Baltimore. Joseph, Miami. Joseph J, Miami. Cleveland. Richard, Minnesota. Jags. Sadiq, KC, and Houston. Oh. Eric, San Fran. Tampa Bay. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Giants. Richard, New England. Vegas. Chris G, the Jets. New Orleans. Huh. Bill, Buffalo. Tennessee. And Mark, Green Bay. Indy. All right, guys, I've got Richard, Detroit and Philly. Bill, Denver and the Rams. Eric, Dallas and Atlanta. Sadiq, Carolina and Seattle. Jeff N, Chargers, Washington. Steve, Chicago and Arizona. Chris Gale, Cincy and Baltimore. Joseph J, Miami and Cleveland. Richard, Minnesota and the Jags. Sadiq, KC and Houston. Eric, San Fran and Tampa Bay. Chris B, Pittsburgh and the Giants. Richard, New England and Vegas. Chris G, Jets and Saints. Bill, Buffalo, Tennessee. Mark, Green Bay and Indy. Yes, I think the Witten is authentic. I think it's a shut. I don't think it's an F7. I could be wrong. It could be a Rydell, but it is authentic. It'll be a heavy box. This is putting a lot of entries tonight into the Christmas break, too. It's kind of nice. Kind of excited about that Christmas break. Probably throw one more thing in there. I don't know what it is yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. Number 6, 47. Randomized 6 times. 47. Oh, there it is. Box 47. TJ Watt's going to slide on down. Jamal will go in there. I built this desk. I got to build a bigger one. All right, guys, box 47. Yeah, Shazier, gotta love him. And that hurts bad not having him. Devin Bush just, I don't know. He's no Ryan Shazier, that's for sure. Eric, I'm not saying this is the last one. In fact, I plan on trying one more. We'll go until we quit. Good luck, guys. As long as everybody's having fun, I am too. I got a shelf over there of back stock and more on the way. I can reload. Hey, we're hitting great hits, in my opinion. I think we're kicking ass so far. All right, box 47. That's an old box there. That'd be crazy if we never double up. Well, still not doubling up. I looked in the box. Where's this one going? That one had a tail. Tampa Bay. Eric wanted to keep going till he got one. You're like, was it really, Sadiq? That's amazing. And I love this one. That is Mike Allstott. Oh, these are shiny. Man, I can't. There we go. I'll give it some shade. Mike Allstott wrote it big right across the top. Little bubble in the decal. Might have to heat him up to flatten him out. Nice hit, Eric. Oh, you got as many too? Nice. Nice little display. All right, guys. If this one fills, this will be our last one. I'm getting tired, and we're getting lower on people. If you want in, try it. Hold on, Jonathan. Don't send until. Hold on, guys. Wait. Hold on. I'll let you reboot. I'm gonna give time. I want to say don't send until this one fills. Our numbers are down a little bit, so just keep an eye out for it. And There it is. Yeah, we might push our luck at some point. It's amazing to go this many and not double up. Jonathan, if you were hitting that early on purpose, that is freaking hilarious. All right, Sadiq, Carolina. Joseph M, Miami. Steve, Chicago. Steve, Chicago. Eric, Dallas. I don't think a person has doubled up yet either, which is kind of crazy. Sometimes we pull two helmets, same guy gets it. Richard, Detroit. Bill, Cincinnati. Jeff, Chargers. Sadiq, late on Chicago. Chris, late on Miami. Sadiq, Kansas City. Bill, Denver. Also kind of weird we haven't got an authentic yet. Usually I think about a third of them are authentics. I don't think it's that ratio right now. I think we're down a little bit. Mark, late on Cincy. Oh shit, where'd he go? Chris, Pittsburgh. Yeah, I think I'm a little lower on authentics than normal. Eric, Miami's taken. I hate you, Jonathan. Sadiq, Baltimore. That is funny. Baltimore. Mark, Green Bay. Eric, San Fran. Chris, Buffalo. Richard, Minnesota. And we got one spot left. Teams we got. Still got the Jets. That's got a Namath in it. New England's got a Mac Jones in it. Philly's got a Hurts. Tampa Bay. I have no clue. Washington. Nope. Richard, New England. That fills us. That does it. This one will be the last one. Numbers shrank finally. Good night, guys. I really appreciate all the fills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Chris, it filled. Got him filled. I know, Eric, that's crazy. I've never filled that many. It's fun. Usually I cut it off at 4 or 5, though. Tonight, I got nothing going on tomorrow at all other than after. Oh, my God, I got to clean tomorrow. I forgot about that. A 5-boxer. That'd be badass. No, not a 5-boxer. If by some chance I get time, we'll probably do a 2-boxer tomorrow. I don't think I will. I'll have people over. You never know. Didn't think I'd do 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 helmets tonight, but here we are. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. And don't forget about that Christmas break. Chris B, I want to tell you, if you go onto the Facebook page, I appreciate it, Chris. You can find the Christmas break. If you tag Joseph in there and he joins the group, you get 2 spots if he grabs a dollar spot. And actually, he's in. But anyway, just read the rules and you can get 2 spots out of that. Sadiq, Carolina, Arizona. Joseph M, Miami, Houston. Oh, I still have that, Mark. I wasn't sure if you were home. Steve. Yeah, Warner's in there. Steve, Chicago, the Jets. Eric, Dallas, Vegas. Richard, Detroit, Cleveland. Bill, Cincy, Washington. Jeff, Chargers, Falcons. I don't think there's a Bo anymore. I'm pretty sure Bo came out. I don't know. Richard, do you remember if there's a Bo in there? You're pretty good about remembering. Sadiq, Kansas City, New Orleans. New Orleans does have a Kamara and Breeze. Bill, Denver. Rams. Chris B, Pittsburgh. Jags. I thought it did. Sadiq, Baltimore. Seattle. That DK for Seattle's been hiding in there forever. Oh, wait. Chris B, I forgot who your random was. I'll figure it out. Eli's in there. Okay. Mark, Green Bay. Indy. I might have this screwed up. It might take me a minute to fix it. Eric, San Fran. Giants. Chris B, Buffalo. Philly. Richard, Minnesota and New England. Tennessee and Tampa Bay. Tennessee or Tampa Bay. And I forgot a fucking team. You know I got them. Indy. Where's Vegas? Who got Vegas? Chris, did you get Vegas? Nope, Vegas is way before that. The Giants. Washington. Forgot to write down one, and I freaking forgot who it was. Jacksonville. Perfect. That's the one I didn't write down. I appreciate it. All right, guys, this is going to do it for tonight. I'll read them off, Mark. Sadiq, Carolina and Arizona. Joseph M, Miami and Houston. Steve, Chicago and the Jets. Eric, Dallas and Vegas. Richard, Detroit and Cleveland. Bill, Cincy and Washington. Jeff, Chargers and Falcons. Sadiq, Kansas City and New Orleans. Bill, Denver and the Rams. Chris, Pittsburgh and Jacksonville. Sadiq, Baltimore and Seattle. Mark, Green Bay and Indy. Eric, San Fran and the Giants. Chris B, Buffalo and Philly. Richard, Minnesota, New England, Tennessee, and Tampa Bay. All right, got them in the bag. Got Jags and Eagles. Yep. All right, guys, last one. Good luck. Let's pull the biggest hit in the box. That'd be awesome. 1, 2. If it comes up 100, that's now double zero. I forgot to change it on here. 3, 4, 5, and number 6. Box 30. Randomized 6 times. Box 30 right there. All right, guys, last one. Good luck and Merry Christmas. Sure, a lot of you do Christmas on New Year's Eve. We start doing Christmas on New Year's Eve. I'm sure, Sadiq. I'm sure. I'm starting to get sleepy. I think I'm sure. Not Hydro Dip, but it's Carolina. Panthers on the eclipse. I think I know who this is. Beckett certified. Nope. Huh. Beckett certified. It is a rip. Gone from there, but not forgotten. CMC. Nice hit, Sadiq. CMC. Probably the last one I get him on the Panthers for a while. Hope to get him on the Niners. Can't find one. I've looked. All right, guys. Recap tonight. Big night. Christian McCaffrey, Desmond Ridder, Jerry Rice, Mike Allstott, Ryan Shazier, Devontae Adams, Brian Urlacher, Chris Olave, and Jamal Lewis. Nice night. Awesome, guys. I really appreciate all these fills. Took up 2 nights of fills in one night. I think we know yeah, that's CMC, Chris. We've got Christmas coming up, so probably off for a few nights. I'll be back on Tuesday. Tuesday is the Christmas break. I added a couple things. Yeah, Chris, I appreciate it. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Mark. Yeah, check out the Christmas break. If you're not in there, grab a spot. It's only $1. And I'll probably add something. I don't know if I'm going to do baseball or hockey, but something else will get added on there before it's over with. Put a couple helmets on there today. So check it out. All right, guys. I appreciate it. And I will see you on Tuesday, if not before, but have a Merry Christmas. And if you break between now and the time I see you, man, I hope you all pull some bangers. Merry Christmas, Sadiq. And I'll see you on Tuesday.